This segment brought to you by Kansas Farm Bureau, the voice of agriculture. To join today or for more information, go to kfb.org or find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Michelle has shared a couple of stories with us about the Kansas-Oklahoma connections, and she's got another great one today. She used to live in Bartlesville, so she's got a special place in her heart for Bartlesville, and many Kansans should as well, and she's going to tell you why. Good morning, Michelle.
Good morning, Deb. Today, we will learn how a Kansas Civil War cavalry unit and the communities of Bartlesville and Dewey in Oklahoma are connected. During the Civil War, Kansas sent thousands of young men to fight. Leaders from Fort Scott appealed to Brigadier General Nathaniel Lyon in July 1861, and 3 companies of Home Guard infantry were organized. 3 companies of men were not enough to protect southeastern Kansas from the threat of Confederate invasion from Missouri, Arkansas, or the Indian Territory. In August 1861, the 6th Kansas Regiment of Volunteer Cavalry was organized. 2 young men, Jacob Bartels and Nelson Carr, joined the 6th Kansas and rode off to war. During the war, the 6th Kansas saw action in Missouri, Arkansas, and the Indian Territory. The men of the 6th Kansas were described as brothers who would fight to the death to protect their fellow soldiers, homes, and families. At war's end, many of these young men returned to their families. Some, like Jacob and Nelson, struck out in search of new opportunities. The Indian Territory was just the place to start a new life. There was only one problem. Jacob and Nelson were white and could not legally live in the Indian Territory. Eventually, Nelson became a postmaster at Oswego, Kansas, and opened a small trading post. There he met the father of Sarah Ann Rogers, a Cherokee woman. She was attractive and kind. When the couple married in 1866, Nelson and Sarah made their home in the Indian Territory. In 1870, Nelson cut a channel from one side of the Caney River to the other and laid the foundation for and built the first mill in what would become Washington County. Meanwhile, Jacob returned to Quindaro, Kansas after the war. He met Nannie Journeycake, the daughter of a Delaware chief and preacher. The couple married in 1866, and then in 1873 they made their way to the Cherokee Nation. Jacob established a post office along Turkey Creek, and in 1875 he purchased Nelson's Mill. In a feat of skill and engineering, Jacob had the mill moved several miles north of its original location. The settlement that grew up around the mill was named Dewey. There, Jacob and Nannie built a fine hotel and raised their family. The 2 former warriors, who fought together in the Civil War, laid the foundations for the eventual towns of Bartlesville and Dewey in the Indian Territory. As the years passed, Jacob and Nelson reminisced about their wartime service. In 1893, the 2 men became charter members of Bartlesville Post 37, Department of Oklahoma, Grand Army of the Republic. Today, you can visit Bartlesville and Dewey and see the legacies left by both men. I want to thank Debbie Neece and the Bartlesville Area History Museum for many of today's amazing images. I hope you'll join me next time for another historical adventure somewhere around Kansas.
Thank you for sharing your day with us. I'm Deb Goodrich, and I'll see you somewhere around Kansas.
Closed captioning brought to you by Ag Promo Source. Together we grow. Learn more at agpromosource.com.